Let's see.
Yeah, back tire.
Yeah. I know y'all was talking about you didn't want the bumper to drag. The dollies, you just go straight up and straight down. So it's actually a lot safer to do it with these sometimes. What's up, guys? We are over in Brazoria right now. We are headed to a repeat customer. You might remember I think it was a like older Dodge Durango that we pulled out of a ditch a while back over towards West Columbia, and just got a call. He's found himself into another situation, but this time it sounds like he's came off the edge of a driveway, and he's got one tire in the air. So we're headed over there to see if we can't help him out. He's over in Brazoria where there's a bunch of road construction, so probably just got to turn the corner a little bit too tight and found himself stuck. So we're headed over there to see if we can't help him out. We pulled up, but it's about to start pouring rain. How's it going?
How you doing?
Right? Let's see.
Yeah, back tire.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're not really stuck. It just doesn't have enough traction.
It was not bad, you know. Like,
Right, yeah. I'm almost thinking about getting in that parking lot and pulling you back that way, since you have, because your bumper, that doesn't really matter if you have reverse. I'm going to winch you out, but you just don't have any front tow hooks, and you got that hitch there that I can get onto. So what they will probably just pull that hitch out like we did last time, or I can go around it with a strap, and I think that'd be a lot easier than trying to get you back forward. There's no tow hooks on this thing. Hopefully I'll get a bunch of raindrops on the screen so y'all can see. So I apologize if the view goes a little wonky.
yeah, man, I fixed the transmission right after all I had to do was change the filter because it was clogged.
Oh yeah?
But I put it together and it worked fine for a couple days, and then
Stopped working?
The reverse stopped working.
I've seen that happen quite a few times,
Yeah.
where you replace the filter and then it takes all the metal and stuff with it,
Yeah.
and now nothing makes connection and stuff anymore, and then the transmission actually goes out because you changed the filter.
Right.
Yeah, trying to do something good and
Yeah.
keep up on your maintenance, and then there you go, appreciate it. Trying to keep up on your maintenance, and then it goes out on you.
I was trying to push it backwards, and I flipped and fell and hit my head on the front.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's good there. You can let it off right there. I'm just gonna see if I can wrap this on here. Don't know if this is gonna work or not. I think it
Yeah,
would.
when I come to these places, I only bring $20 with me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But if I brought more than that, I'd spend it.
I would probably be the same thing. I'm gonna hit next time.
And I guess also how steep it is.
Right, no, it's just the angle and
Yeah.
everything kind of.
Did differently. Maybe go straight.
I don't really think there's much of anything you could have done with how the ditches.
Did Doug? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice that. Give me a
Oh, wow.
number, I'll come and wash it off. Give me the address, I'll
Are you
come
about?
wash it off.
Are you about to leave? You want me to let me move my winch cable for you then? If you want to try to come out right in front of my Jeep, there should be enough room there for you. Right, for real. Just need to like wave at each other on the highway or something. So we need to find a new way to meet.
When I went to that like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 days later, and I went through it, and I was at about 20 miles an hour. I made it all.
Actually made it through it. Yeah.
Down it and back up in it.
Yeah.
It was one time when I went off in there.
Caught it wrong.
I didn't have no. I didn't have it full load.
Right.
I didn't have no speed on it.
Yeah. No, it happens.
I didn't want that ditch to think that it defeated me.
Right. You had to go and take it out.
Yeah. And once I got going, it floated the top of it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Once you got it moving.
Yeah.
I think there's enough room for it to get around behind me actually, so I'm just gonna hook this back up. Need to get going. Thanks, we're moving now. You got it. You're good. You got plenty of room. There you go. How did I have that earlier?
Yeah, I already bought a used transmission for the thing.
Just gotta actually.
I gotta get him, my mechanic guy, get his off his lazy ass, go put it out of the truck that it's in,
and
put it in this one.
At least you already have one.
Yeah. This one,
right.
I guess because the filter was foggy, it wouldn't want to go out of first and second gear.
Right. Go ahead, hop in it, and throw her in a neutral since it doesn't have reverse.
You go around.
Yeah, you can. And we'll get her winched up out of here. Yeah, I didn't even notice he flung water all over that car next to him there. At least it's raining off and on, so. I'm trying to get done with this one because after this I know there's a few people stuck at the beach that hadn't called me yet, but I'm expecting them to. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna hop over here. All right, ready? Got a neutral? There you go. Straighten it back up a little bit. Yeah, right back there.
I need to get me a whip.
Right? They come in handy. Go ahead and straighten it up, turn driver right there. Turn passenger, right there, something like that right there. I'm gonna let my winch take a break for a second. Make sure there's a piece of rebar sticking up right there. Go ahead and straighten it back up, right there. Just gonna get him. Back up here. Okay. Think you ought to be. What's that? Pull back. I'm just gonna put it in reverse and try to end back up with you now. I normally really like pulling on a winch, but in this particular case, I'm not yanking on it. The vehicle's rolling freely, so I'm just gonna back up nice and easy and because he doesn't have reverse, so he can't back himself up, which I guess is how we got into this situation. Thankfully there's enough room. Alright, for him to maneuver. I don't remember exactly where I left off on the last clip that I recorded. That was yesterday. I ended up not getting out to the beach to do recoveries and stuff like I had originally planned on. So ended up just started raining all day yesterday, and that means the beaches aren't going to be soft anymore. I didn't get any more calls, and I just ended up not going out there. So ended up getting kind of busy doing some towing and stuff, which if you notice, we are in the Little Wrecker now. We are headed over towards Sweeney to pick up a Dodge Charger. Now, I've been getting calls about this particular car all day from a roadside company that we deal with, and originally they called and asked for a quote, and then got all the way to the end of the phone call, and they said, "Oh, hey, by the way, they want a flatbed. Do you have one?" I was like, "No, I don't have a flatbed, but I can dolly it." And they're like, "Okay, we'll try to convince the customer, that he doesn't need a flatbed." So never heard anything for a couple of hours, and just got a call back and said, "Hey, they said they really want a flatbed, but can you can do it without it." I was like, "Yes, I can put dollies on it." So we're headed over there to tow this thing now. As far as I know, it's just a Dodge Charger that's going to the mechanic shop because it doesn't start and run. That's the extent of the information that I have. So hopefully the customer doesn't give us too much trouble with us showing up without a flatbed, because I have a suspicion that all the information probably didn't get relayed, so it's fairly common with these roadside companies. But we're headed over there. We'll see what happens here in just a minute. First things first. We can back should be pretty close. Alright. I do need to get this wheel straight. this side. It's not exactly even, but it'll work. Let's see. One more click. See if this is wide enough. Yep. One more. Ooh. Okay. All right. Get the dollies out here. I know y'all was talking about you didn't want the bumper to drag. The dollies, you just go straight up and straight down. So it's actually a lot safer to do it with these sometimes. It's a lot more work, but it's a lot less risk, you know? Trust me, I'd rather have a flatbed do this too. All right. Not every car, but say like these are rear wheel drive. So how it's parked, I mean, I could drag it out on the road and just lift it from the rear and take off with it. But if it needs dollies, for whatever reason, you have to throw dollies. Not so you don't have to do it with every car, but some cars need them, you know. Back. Kind of on the phone talking mess. Alright. Get these locked in. Woohoo! That board's slick. See, now it's not even touching the ground. Just go straight up, straight back down. It's uneven ground though. A little bit. Cumbersome though. Getting the dolly pole in there. All right, there she goes. Got a different wheel and tire on it or something. I don't know if y'all have noticed this before, but your lower ball joint's like right there on your tire.
It was like that.
Okay, I was gonna say, hit a bump just wrong enough, that tire's gonna jam up on that bolt. Strap here. Strap down our dollies. Toe lights. All right. We get straps on the dollies. I can. Feed this through here. Let's see. All right. One more on this side. And then we are good to go. Need to find a ratchet with a shorter thing on it. make it easier to do this with on the dollies. All right, good to go. Sounds good. Y'all have a good day. Ended up saying that they've been waiting for several hours for somebody else to show up. I guess the roadside company tried to dispatch somebody with a flatbed, and it sounds like they probably just farmed the GOA, which is a common practice on some of these roadside companies. They'll call a company and they'll pretend like they couldn't find it, or car wasn't there. They'll give some excuse, and then they'll get the GOA, which is a GOA is a gone on arrival fee that you can charge to if you don't if you can't find a vehicle or something. That way you make some money, even though you didn't get to tow it. So unfortunately, there's some companies that farm those GOAs by accepting a call and then just a couple hours later saying, "Oh, hey, yeah, I couldn't find it." Meanwhile, you're stuck there waiting for a tow truck and can't get it. So unfortunately, I was out and about when they called earlier. I could have been right here in a couple of minutes. I was in the area, but it is what it is. We got it done. Car's on its way to the mechanic shop so they can get their car fixed, and hopefully they get it back soon. Hopefully it's a simple fix for them. So we're going to go ahead and end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Got a tow job for y'all that we could record. I've actually had a couple other towing jobs that I've done, just nothing that was YouTube friendly. So we're be back doing some more towing soon, hopefully, and we'll see what comes up. Thanks for watching, guys.